recording now. So I am going to be playing some EU4 now, and hopefully what that means is I'll be doing a lot less complaining. Because I genuinely like this game and have a lot less critiques about specific gameplay mechanics. So Cradle of Civilization just came out, which detailed a lot of changes to the Middle East. And there's some very, very neat new things going on here, but I think for my purposes, because this is the first time that I'm streaming it and recording it even, I want to hop in and play Bohemia, because Bohemia was the first nation that I did a full playthrough of EU4 with. I think it was the first one that I did EU3 with as well. Pretty easy, pretty safe nation. What always brought it to my attention when I played before was this a site legacy idea that decreases their technology cost by 10%. Now, that used to be a lot more substantial when tech was trickier back in the day, but with not Centers of Reformation, what am I thinking about? Renaissance is one, the Enlightenment is one, oh whatever, you probably know what I'm talking about. With those, it's made it so that tech bonuses like this are a little less foremost in who becomes tech leader, but Bohemia is still pretty fun. So let's hop in here. What are my options? Random historical or random lucky nations, difficulty normal. I'm not gonna do Iron Man just because, oh no, save compatibility issues. I like having backups, because having a whole campaign die because the Iron Man save corrupted sucks. And sometimes I like transferring over to like Vicky 2. If a campaign goes interestingly enough and the rest of the world is cool enough that I want to see it for the next 100 years, and Iron Man is a lot harder to transition over. So this is new in Cradle of Civilization, this whole summary menu, which I actually think is pretty important for giving context for the nations and the historical period. I feel like it's easy for those of us who play a lot of these games to kind of take that for granted. I'm also my eyes also catching this estate meter over here in the sidebar. This is, maybe it isn't new, maybe I just never had it triggered before, but I feel like this is new, and that makes estates a lot easier to keep track of. Now, Europe is on the verge of the Age of Discovery, failed Crusade of Varna, the Ottoman Empire, although I've been hearing and reading on the subreddit that the Ottoman Empire is laughable compared to its previous self. It's still quite big, and I think it still starts out the game as, oh, can't do that until I close this out, is the #1 or one of the #1 great powers, but there have been some major changes to how the Ottomans work. Western Europe with an easy truce because of France and England and the 100 Years' War. Yeah, Duke of Burgundy. There's the Kalmar Union up here. Yeah, this is really neat for just like, here's a quick briefing of everything going on. Russian states are barely starting to feel free of the Tartar yoke, and soon will feel that of the Muscovites, because Muscovy's just gonna roll all over here. The Bohemian Kingdom through this period. Religion? Catholicism. Yep. Government? Nothing interesting or special about Bohemia. Environment. Oh, so this talks about kind of how the Holy Roman Empire works. Free cities, republics. Okay, yeah, because I'm a part of the HRE, it's important for me to know this. Oh, okay, those are just tooltip guys. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, Cradle of Civilization did some major changes to the way that Islam works, and if I were actually more interested in those changes, I'd be playing a country there. But I just have a great fondness for Bohemia. So that's why we're going with them. So to start out, I am just going to match the rivalries that I've got. Bavaria and Hungary both rival me. That sucks. How do you feel about... Okay, who else dislikes you? Palatinate and Augsburg. Palatinate's okay. Augsburg is terrible. Who hates you? Venice. That's not awful. Not great either. So Austria, I think... Alliance. Palatinate. Probably royal marriage. And Brandenburg doesn't hate me, so let's grab Brandenburg for number 3. I'm leading a vassalage with Silesia here, Silesia. So that's going to get us for 4-4 up here. I'm not going to try to do anything too interesting with personal unions. This is not going to be a world conquest attempt. This is just pretty laid back. Way through for fun's sake. Taking this because we plan on being friends with them anyway. That dip rep will eventually be useful. How long does this last? 10 years will not at all be useful in integrating Silesia, but it's still cool. Oh. Neat. Okay. That's cool. I wonder why the advisor culture and religion matter. Huh. Maybe it doesn't yet, but... Huh. Okay, cool. Cool. Government still looks the same. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's the same. I'm gonna just preemptively jump that up there. While I'm thinking of that, I'm gonna mothball our forts. What on earth is slacking? Oh, right, because there's the whole professionalism, army professionalism system now. So based on, I think you can keep your troops trained. This is increased by drilling or recruiting generals, but decreases if you recruit mercenaries. Well, we don't have any ideas that make mercenaries profitable for us, or particularly good for us, and I kind of hate the merc strategy anyway, so I'm hoping this is a way to help make that less advantageous. Yeah, this all looks the same. Can I afford... Yes. Yes, I can afford many advisors. So prestige is cool, diplomacy is nice. What is this? Promote... Will it also increase their upkeep? It does also increase their upkeep. Well, okay, Paradox, that would have been a good tool tip. Whoops. Okay, well, at least I know that now. You have no general assigned. Okay, yeah. When do we get you back? On the 12th? Got it. Yep, I'm not planning on reintegrating the Empire, though I might happen to do that. You're happy with me, Silesia wants a royal marriage. Yep, you want a royal marriage, and you want alliance, but I need to wait a day. Cool, so that's gonna be our happy little alliance system. Now, eventually I do want to eat Brandenburg, and... I don't know, maybe Austria? The reason I want to get Brandenburg is, let's get culture map mode and just... Another map mode. Culture. Ah, okay, that changed. Because we already have Saxon here. Does that not change anymore? I thought... There it goes. Why did that... Oh, because it's my territory? Sure, whatever. We'll go with it. Because this is all Saxon, and it's already an accepted culture in Bohemia, I'm going to want this accepted cultures just to give you better output on everything. I could also just raise this to the ground to get... Oh god, only ducats, huh? Okay, raising is not as good as I thought it was, or exploiting is not as good as I thought it was. Could also go for like a weird Slavic Union game, but that's not really what I'm wanting to do at all. Yeah. Now let's set up this over here. So 1 to own subject, 1 to allies, and keep 1 free. Autosave must be on annual. Ooh. Well, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted was not a Habsburg, but that's okay. Session war between Hungary and Denmark. How about no? No, don't want that at all. So, the culture here, Slovak, is part of... Really? Slovak? He's part of this culture group. Huh. Okay. So Poland is really somebody I should have rivaled. Who are you allied to? Lithuania, and you eventually have them in a personal union if everything goes how it goes. Alright, for the time being, I'm kind of good just to let this sit. Not thrilling, I know, but... Oh, fuck it. You're my rival. Yep, that's done. Go here. I don't want to become emperor yet. I could probably manage it, but let's instead become friends with Mr. Pope Man. I think Arumba is probably the one that started the Mr. Pope Man thing. I think DDR Jake called him Pope Man, but Mr. Pope Man might be an Arumba thing. I may be way off on that, but I don't honestly remember. This is what I wanted. Yeah, this was always one of my favorite events. The return of the Hussites, or Hussites? Hussites? Hussite? Wikipedia, give me a pronunciation key. Chalice people. Free Protestant Christian movement, which began in the Kingdom of Bohemia, followed the teachings of the Czech reformer Jan Hus, who became best known as representative of the Bohemian Reformation. So, because the Reformation is pretty much inevitable, and Protestantism is pretty much undeniably better than Catholicism in game mechanics, I'm gonna go with this rather than breaking into a civil war, because while having Habsburgs is kind of nice, the Habsburg I have is awful, and this is a 664 leader, which is way better. I don't care if the Pope condemns me. Makes this mission a bit harder though. Now I get to redo all these marriages. Yeah, sure. Paula. Charming name. Yeah. Of course you come back to me, Austria. Johann Leopold von Habsburg. That's such a good Austrian name. And heir of Vladimir. So, Vlad's not great, but he's also not terrible. How am I still making money? That's impressive. I can't afford to upgrade anyone else, but not bad. So this will help offset my terrible, I say terrible, 4 is not terrible, my meh military score. So what's the game plan? I think going into innovative ideas first off the bat is probably what I want to do. Humanist is up there as well. Humanist gives me religious tolerance and makes the whole Protestant Reformation thing not a big deal to me, but the tech cost reduction again is really great because that lets me save more points to invest in different things. If I were going for a very expansive campaign, which a lot of people do, and I probably will sooner than later, I'm just terrified of showing off my world conquest strats, because they're not good, would be going into admin ideas, or the sweet core cost reduction that you get very early on. Adaptability is maybe too good. I don't know, very good. Oh, yeah. What's up with... Yeah, this looks about the same. So I'm collecting in Saxony. So we get different trading policies now, but because I don't have anyone in Saxony, I can't pick one. So this is maximize profit, power. Oh. Oh. Huh. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Man, I can kind of see the appeal for a short while. Oh, okay. Propagate religion. This would be worthwhile. Nah. Ooh, okay, maybe. That siege bonus is very good. No. Yeah, probably. Just more money is always good, and if everybody else is doing this, then it seems like you should do this. Oh, it just says who has that policy chosen. Huh. Wonder if that transparency is a good idea or necessary. But that's as good as I'm gonna get with the Pope for a while. The other thing will decrease over time. Maintain that. You should fall victim to a war sooner than later. Who are you allied with? Wittenberg, Würzburg, and Ulm? I kind of want to attack Bavaria, not to take anything, but just to disgrace them, to insult them, to get my power projection and prestige up, so that I can start playing the disinherit game with my with my heir. It should be fine. Yeah. Don't need to strengthen government. There are some very smart plays I could be making right now that I'm obviously not making, like trying to get the throne in Poland, or trying to get personal unions, or trying to get the Burgundian inheritance. But it's not really in the spirit of the way I played this the first time. The way I played this the first time was just kind of trying to get through and and survive the main game. Is this not... Man, these colors are not reading the way they used to. I thought this was Austria. Nope, Papal State. What is this over? Venetian conquest of Ferrara. Huh. Now, it's a shame, but I don't think that Austria is going to be getting Italy back in the HRE. Barbara of Scilly. Scilly? The Royal Order of the Dragon was created by Holy Roman Emperor Sigismund and Barbara of Scilly. Scilly? Holy Roman Empress and Queen of Hungary and Bohemia. The order requires its initiates, selected nobility, to defend the cross and fight the enemies of Christianity. Serving as a regent when her husband was absent, Barbara was also administered large feudal fiefdoms and taxes independently, and was actively involved in politics and economy. When the two of them attended the Council of Constance, many were struck by her youth, vitality, and beauty. Sounds like a very likable person. With the death of her husband in 1437, Barbara has taken on the role of a dowager queen, settling down in Bohemia and retired from political life. Despite this, the imperial court still views her with some suspicion. we could certainly benefit from her experience, though giving her a position of influence might strain relations with the Emperor. What? Huh. It'd be interesting if there were later events associated with having her, but I doubt that there are. I might pick this just because of the cool flavor if I could afford her, but I can't. 50% cheaper. So 50% cheaper. I can actually afford her. Yeah. Barb. 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 Yeah. Okay, cool. An electress of the people. Oh, okay. It's been cleared with there is an event chain. Shows what I know. It's become clear to us that Electress Paul is a woman with a heart of gold. She always does her best to please her husband, King Elector Jiri, and treats her friends with unparalleled kindness. Wait a minute. Paula, not Barb. There isn't an event. Oh, I got them confused. I got excited. Consort of the people. I don't care about national unrest. Give me that legitimacy. Oh, okay. Yeah, EU4 normally doesn't have backup events for advisors like that. It's very Hearts of Irony. I can build a church that I can't afford. I can build a marketplace that I can't afford. Smarter person would probably not be investing so heavily in advisors right now, and building up temples might be a good idea. Here's the Renaissance. Who started you this time? Man, all of these reset. So what I want is we'll go down to institutions. That's the word I was forgetting. Genoa. Okay, well, that's fair. I think the limits are it needs to be a size 20 plus province located in Italy. I think those are the only constraints. Hold on, I can check this. No, can't check it through there. Hovering over it doesn't tell me anymore. Oh, that's a pity. Okay, yeah. Oh, you can check it at the beginning of the game either way. There's that very, very helpful military tactics for the first tech. Basically, you could try rush a war before you get that tech, but if the person you're fighting gets it before you, you are going to get stomped on. What is this? Cradle? Let's see. I get more from taxes than I do production. What do we even produce? Grain. No. Grain is garbage. Hot garbage. This is gonna take a long goddamn time. Another 20 years? And what am I gonna get out of it? Papal influence increase, which right now is big ol' 0, because this isn't worth doing at all. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Who are you allied to? So, rumor has it the Ottomans lose this war a lot just because this is a big coalition. I'm still gonna start building... That's just stupid. Let's do it. Now I need a general. Oh, I should have had them drilling this entire time, huh? Whoops. So rather than recruit a general through usual means, where on earth? There are the estates. Right, that's not the estates menu. Too many estates. I'm going to call diet, and I'm going to grant a generalship, and too much influence. super loyal, but we're gonna have a crisis start. 80 or greater, huh? Yeah, that'll drop off fast enough. Wow, and all that for him. What a terrible leader. This is much better maneuver, same shock. How many leaders can I have? Oh, and I can't afford anyone else. I can make my leader into a general, but I do not want him dying anytime soon. So for the time being... Oh, you can't reassign condottiere. You can tell I've done this a lot. I will go here. Now, it's not likely that I'm going to get much out of this war. I'm just getting money. I could just, like, use condottieri in bad faith and not actually use them, but Hungary are my rivals, and it just seems good to screw them over. Oh. Wow, you're terrible. So I was thinking it'd be great if... Fuck. Oh, this'll end well. Oh, this is actually not going terribly yet. Now it's going terribly. Now it's going worse than terribly. I'm an idiot. So that's the joy of condottieri and why I never ever use them. Because you just get steamrolled very quickly. I was going to say, oh, it would be smart to like hire on a morale advisor or a discipline advisor, or just not siege that down and instead just have the Ottomans pay me for nothing, but nah. Let's just be bad at the game and get the army stack wiped. Yeah, sure. You got it, champ. I'll totally help out in this war with my existing army that I definitely have. What is army width at this point again? 20? Wow, really 20. I remember it being a lot smaller. Not like now, but it used to be. 12. Where is the can stack button? There. Yeah. I should be defending. They should get the river crossing. This should be fine. I got the river crossing? Oh. Goal better, please. Oh, that was not much of a win. I really have no one to blame but myself for this. Let's get you. At the very least, you're not going to cost this much. Now, the amount that I contribute to this war, or don't contribute to this war, will be taken into account when war reparations or stuff is handed out at the end of the war. But seeing as all of the territory is over here, I can't get any of it anyway, so all I would be getting is ducats and prestige, which are nice, which I plan to get some of, but I actually mostly plan on doing this, because the AI is not always the smartest and will continue running into what they think is undefended territory to try to raid it down, and yeah. I'd rather stay at home and be broke and embarrassed and out of manpower. Let's see. Oh right, these don't just decrease over time, they just... well... This is actually a pretty easy fix. Ability are here and here. By 20, influence by 15. Take that one. No more crisis. Now they're just irritated that they don't hold enough. So if I can find something to give you that'll increase your authority less than 15, I'll do it. 10, 10, 11, 10. Three, 1, 2. So Olymec. Oh, Olymec? Wow, I can't read. Olomwook? Movements? I really should have made the wise decision of picking a country where I speak the language and can probably read shit. Seriously? Solid 80. I have no one to blame but myself for this. Okay, well, it's cancels when lower than 80. Actually reading the tooltip would have helped. Oh well, that's fine. Even if the crisis fires, it'd be fine. U4 and other Paradox titles are remarkably hard to lose. I think Crusader Kings is probably the easiest to lose, just because you can actually die in it. But even if you lose a series of wars and don't just have a one province minor that you're playing and get annexed straight up, it's pretty hard to lose. It's easy to do badly, but that's part of the fun. Oh wow, yeah, I'm incredibly embarrassed with how much I fucked that up. Austria doesn't seem to be doing great. Austria typically doesn't seem to do well against Bohemia, even though Austria is really in a position where they should do well. They just manage their troops very poorly, and I think this is a criticism that can be levied against Paradox's AI in general, is that it can be really, really lackluster. I don't know. There's a lot that it has to keep and take into account at any given time, and for that they've done a great job. But still, sometimes the AI can do very stupid things. Oh? No. Oh. I don't know if it makes calculations based on what it expects its allies to do or what it knows that the other AI nations will do. It's really hard to play a game of chess against yourself, right? But the AI in this game does it fairly often, so it has to play dumb as if it doesn't know what's going on. So this, like, 24 stack is going to go around wiping everything. Oh, until this consolidates. So the war's over Liège, and they don't even have Liège occupied. And Austria is losing the war, so as soon as this ticks down, it's going to get even worse. Why? Why would you do this? Yeah, I want to run in and be a hero, but I also don't. White piece, great. Perfect. Oh, my ally's really unreliable. It's a human that doesn't want to do anything. You got it, champ. I'm gonna start integrating Silesia here. I feel like you're losing your war? You still haven't occupied Albania. But it's only against Albania and Hungary at this point. Venice has dipped out. Weird, did Venice get, like, concessions from you, or? Huh. I'm not used to the AI willingly just dropping out with white pieces. This seems like as a result of the change of the AI, because it used to be a lot more stubborn and a lot more likely to get itself killed over and over and over. Ooh. Who's fertile? I'm fertile? Sweet. This is stupid, but he's already a great heir. But I'm fertile. So let's just hope for better. Who would join me? Siena and Ragusa, not a big deal. Brandenburg would join me. And Silesia would join me. I think that's enough to win. And that's to get this for my vassal. How about this for me? Brandenburg would still join. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, with the tremendous amount of no manpower I have, this is a terrible decision of war to get into. But, nah. That's okay. Seeing as the Ottomans seem to be tearing them apart from the inside right now, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Hungary seems like they have enough to deal with. Yeah, you can pick on me, but you don't have to. Yeah. Joseph. No disinherit button, Joseph. You're not old enough to disinherit. You need... Oh, I need higher prestige. So, that's hopefully what I'm going to get out of this war. So I can disinherit Joseph and hope for someone better. And feel foolish for disinheriting the very good heir that I did have. Are you committed? Are you committed? Yeah. That way. That was nice. Oh, these should be switched, shouldn't they? Yeah. So let's hold shift, consolidate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get these over here. Get this out of here. He should be here because he has that pip of siege, which makes him better at sieging stuff down. And as this is a siege, it makes sense for him to be there. Oh, Paula's not as terrible as I thought she was. Not great. Hopefully she doesn't ever have to be, regent. That would not be a great regency. Oof. Oof, guys. Why? Maybe you should just stick on me. Oh, because you're done with your war with Austria now. Or, with the Ottomans now. With Austria. Derp. Did you win that? You won that? Huh. Hessian demand and Bohemian supply. Huh. Draperies of... Is that a... Yeah, that's a province. I'm like, that a name? Yeah. So... Well, okay, this is cool. What do I produce here? Yeah. Cloth. So that makes sense. Neat. Not permanent, but pretty cool. So, friend, you have lost this war. Now, I am annexing Silesia pretty quickly, but that's what I want. How against that are you? Not that against it. Go, go, go. Oh, you've been trying to seize down Budapest. What? Pest. Because Buddha not? Buddha in Pest? Ah, yeah, Buddha is in Pest. That's Budapest. I don't love this. Oh, I don't love this. Fuck. It still went fine, but I'm not liking how much attrition is dragging up and war exhaustion is dragging up. Closer. Let's kill that. What'll happen? Trade efficiency, national tax modifier. This is horrible. So the only thing to do is go in here and take that away. Yeah, you're disloyal. Can hardly blame you. 21 is not enough. I could settle for what the war's actually for, but... I should. I definitely should. Damn, that is remarkably cheaper. Can I have you humiliated? No. War reparations? No. Some amount of reparations? Not that much. Not that much. Not that much. 15? 14. 13. 14? Yeah. Well, that was a lackluster war, but got the fort and didn't go bankrupt. So, could have been worse. Yep, this is a new image for it, I think. Now, let's see. How far off is that institution? And all my tech is ahead of time. Prague. Oh, okay. My capital is farmlands, which makes development costs cheaper. If I had happy burgers, that would be a way to increase or decrease development costs. So let's give... What do you do? Burgers. Ah, okay. Yeah, they help trade efficiency and goods produced. Ooh. Glass. Gold. I didn't realize I had a gold mine. Okay, so those two, definitely. And that might be enough for you to... Yeah. There we go. Development cost -5. I think it might get higher than that, but whatever. So I'm just going to... do that. Man, I should have upgraded my troops. I should have done so many other things. Men-at-arms, Galgulei tend to be well regarded because hopefully you're attacking most of the time rather than defending. Defense morale just decreases the amount of losses that you have, whereas offensive increases the amount that you inflict. So it's typically better to just inflict as much as possible to get a fight over with more quickly rather than taking more hits or trying to offset the amount of hits that you're getting. Or at least that's how it used to math out. I have no idea if that still holds true at all. Yearly inflation reduction, sweet, yeah, because we have a gold mine I forgot about. That would be really nice. Let's get the second diplomat working on our allies as well. Brandenburg was very clutch there. That was quite nice. So why do I really want Trinken? I don't. If I'm gonna get Slovak culture in my nation, I'm gonna get all of it in my nation. Yeah. That makes borders prettier. Make Palatine vote for us. Protect against Denmark. What would protect against Denmark require? Yeah, I can do that. I think fairly shortly I will do that. Right, I have 16, they have 6, so that'll jump me up to 22, even though I can only support 19. That'll probably be fine. Probably. Let's build some churches, and this being added in a patch this last year is beautiful, so we don't have to do the math manually to figure out where it's most worth to build buildings. Need that prestige. So I can get rid of Joseph. You Tax modifier decrease. Yeah, still in the green. So, how would one trigger? Ah, drilling. Drilling increases professionalism. Requires full maintenance costs. Low morale. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I should have just had that on the entire time. Oh, now I know. Oh, I have a cardinal I'm never going to use because the Catholics hate me. Great. There's Silesia. So there's Protect Against Denmark, and they didn't have the time to core Trinken, so there we go. Yep, 2 over, and you have 1 cav. I'm gonna just sit 1 over. You go back there. What's our next mission? Manpower needs to reserve. Manpower needs to recover, not reserve. Cool, cool. Man, what I really want are all these sweet Saxon territories and these Polish territories because they're of the same culture group. West Slavic as me. Whereas Slovak is part of this culture group that I totally forget the name of. Okay, not a great start. But this could have been a hell of a lot worse. Oh, and that actually frees up a slot. So, diplomacy-wise, Bavaria and Hungary still hate me, right? For no good reason. Saxony now hates me. Saxony and Bavaria, not a great alliance. Würzburg, you're allied to you're allied to one of them. I could go with Poland here, but my long-term goals are to take Poland. Muscovy might be nice for that. Ottomans might be nice. Yeah. Also fair just to leave it open in case no one would possibly want to be vassalized by me, would they? But you're all in the HRE. Yeah, very unlikely. Anhalt would be the closest. Yeah, I don't know. That is an excellent question. Well, let's just leave that open for now. It's wasted, but let's just leave it open. Hey, tiny bit of manpower that'll immediately disappear. Oh, right. Their, siege increased. Really? Oh. Well, shit, I didn't know that could happen. Yeah, I'm an idiot for not doing this faster. Or sooner, rather. Now, I should stop building things like temples, because I need to save up for the Reformation, or the institution embracing. It's 1460. I haven't played for that long, but I am going to take a break here. Basically, what I'm doing today is hopping through a bunch of different games and then seeing which get the most attention on YouTube or the VODs afterward to help direct what I do from here on out, and to get a different feel for how it feels to narrate constantly over different games. This is a hell of a lot better than Endless Space 2, which means that I definitely like it more. Which is a shame, because Endless Space 2 is great to just sit and listen and zone out to, but there's way more to engage on. Yeah. I will probably be back, probably playing more of this here in like 10 minutes, something like that, but I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back.